This wasn't just a speech, it was a flex. Clocking in at 1 hour and 47 minutes, President Donald Trump delivered the longest State of the Union-style address in modern history, beating the previous record set by Bill Clinton by nearly 20 minutes. But this wasn't just about time. It was about power. It was about narrative. And it was about two Americas sitting in the same room, barely able to look at each other. Let's break it all down. Trump painted a bold picture. He said America's economy is roaring like never before. He called the United States the hottest country on earth. In his words, the nation had gone from crisis to comeback. He also made a huge claim that America now has the strongest and most secure border in American history. For supporters, that line hit hard. For critics, it raised eyebrows. But one thing's for sure, the messaging was crystal clear: strength, growth, control. And Trump wasn't whispering it. He was owning it. On the international front, Trump briefly but sharply warned Iran. He said, at least 20,000 protesters were killed during a recent crackdown. Iran already has missiles capable of threatening Europe and could soon reach the United States. He accused Tehran of pursuing sinister nuclear ambitions. The message? America is watching, and America won't play soft. But Iranian officials quickly pushed back. A spokesperson for Iran's foreign ministry dismissed the claims as blatant falsehoods. That tension? It left lawmakers guessing what happens if diplomacy collapses. The division inside the chamber was impossible to ignore. Dozens of Democrats skipped the speech entirely. Instead, they attended rallies across Washington to protest Trump and his agenda. Inside the House chamber, rows of empty seats on one side told their own story. And the protests didn't stop there. Congressman Al Green was escorted out for the second year in a row. He held up a white sign reading, "Black people aren't apes." The sign referenced a controversial video Trump had posted and later deleted, involving former President Barack Obama, and former First Lady Michelle Obama. Green's shouting led to his removal from the chamber. Meanwhile, Congresswoman Ilhan Omar repeatedly yelled, "That's a lie, you're a liar," as Trump referenced immigration and alleged fraud within Minnesota's Somali American communities. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib joined in the heckling. It wasn't subtle. It wasn't quiet. It was raw politics. Live. At one point, Trump made the divide physical. He asked lawmakers to stand if they agreed with this statement. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens. Cameras panned across the chamber. Republicans stood, cheered, applauded. Democrats remained seated. Trump looked across the aisle and said, "You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up." Then he added, "These people are crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy." It was a moment designed for television. And it landed exactly how it was meant to. The night wasn't just political, it was theatrical. Trump leaned heavily into patriotism, reminding Americans of the upcoming 250th anniversary of the nation's founding. Then came a cinematic moment. The U.S. men's hockey team entered the chamber to chants of USA, after their gold medal overtime win against Canada at the Winter Olympics. Trump announced that goalie Connor Hellebuyck would receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He also acknowledged the women's team, who also won gold, promising they would soon visit the White House. Amid the political heat, the speech turned emotional. 2 young National Guard members shot while patrolling Washington, D.C. were honored. Andrew Wolf, 24, who survived, and the family of Sarah Beckstrom, 20, who did not. They were awarded Purple Hearts. Trump said Wolf had battled back from the edge of death. He also announced a Medal of Honor for Chief Warrant Officer Eric Slover for bravery during a U.S. military operation targeting Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. And among the special guests was Erica Kirk, widow of activist Charlie Kirk, who was killed last year, a tribute that visibly moved the chamber. For a moment, the politics paused. And the emotion took over. This speech wasn't just long. It was layered: economic boasts, border claims, Iran warnings, democratic protests, hero tributes, Olympic pride. It was strength messaging mixed with political theater. Supporters saw confidence and leadership. Opponents saw exaggeration and division. But one thing is undeniable. This was not a routine State of the Union. It was a political battlefield. Broadcast live to the world, and America? Still split straight down the middle.